Like, subscribe, and share. I hope you have studied my video on how to protect yourself spiritually. Now I'm going to talk about spiritual development. All of us have the Spirit of God within us. It is dormant, and we must awaken it, and we must develop it. And that is what I'm going to talk about today. Understand this. You exercise to develop your body. You read books to develop your brain, exercise your brain. But you use concentration exercises to develop your mind and your spiritual capacity to understand. If I told you that I know everything, what would you say? Well, guess what? I know everything. But what is knowing everything? It is knowing truth when truth is required. Knowing everything is knowing truth when truth is required. It is the ability to separate a lie from the truth. That is knowing everything when it is of necessity. Knowing things that are not of necessity, meaning they can't be used, is knowing nothing. You have to have the ability to distinguish truth or reality from lies and illusions. Understand this. The strength of Satan is his ability to deceive you through lies and have you act in a chaotic way. To act in a chaotic way. That is the ultimate goal of demons. Deceptions. So let's not beat around the bush. What is the exercise that is necessary to do this? This isn't a magical jar of water. Pair of ordinary scissors, magnifying glass, comb, envelope opener. What do these have to do with anything? What you do is you concentrate on these things. You see, what do you see here? You see a bottle, a little bottle with water in it. Now, what do I see? I see two pieces of glass that were melted together. I see the screws that allows you to put the top on the bottle. I see how the ring was attached. I see how the base was put on the bottle. I see the imperfections. I see the trademark. I see the design of a ginseng plant on it, how it was made, how it was used, its purpose. I see everything about this bottle because I studied it. And you have to study the simplest things for at least 10 minutes. You must study this bottle for 10 minutes. I studied it for 20. Once my mind was absorbed into it, I learned everything about it. Even the water bubbles. How there's always two bubbles. The simplest things I noticed about this bottle. It improves my concentration. So when I'm listening to someone, I pay attention to everything that's being said. Nothing escapes me. My level of concentration is so high. You all may see, you all will see this. Look at this cone. Well, I see this cone and I see how it was made. How many teeth it has. Every little thing about it. That this is actually two combs, two pieces that were melded together some way or somehow. Not really sure. I'm not really sure. So I don't speculate. I'm not going to say how they put it together, but I can figure out and see how they put it together. And there are some things I don't know about it, but I studied this for 20 minutes. And I asked questions about it. Magnifying glass. I studied it. Understood how it was made. This smaller glass is more magnifies harder. This is a lighter one. How it was put together. I studied every single thing about it. And I noticed everything about this. As simple as this is, once you start, it looks simple, but once you start studying the simplest things and you learn to really study them, how they're made, how they're used, what else can they be used for? I dissect conversations. When people say things to me, I dissect it. I know every word comes out of their mouth. I know when people generalize. I know when people are being specific. I know when people are saying things that they don't really mean. My level of concentration is at an all-time high level because I pay attention to the smallest things, such as when they had the conversation. When Vivek, I can't think of the woman's name, but when she said that she wouldn't vote for him because he was an Indian, everybody jumped on that. But guess what? She also called him a dog. Indian people a dog, and people missed it. When MTG talked about the senator from Texas, she talked about her eyelashes. Everybody caught that. But she also called her ignorant. I catch everything. I catch everything. And this is a part of exercising your mind, exercising your spirit. Then the second thing that you must do is know how to walk through negative thoughts. You have to walk through negative thoughts. Now, what does that mean? You may have something that you want to do. There will be negative thoughts will interrupt you, give you a reason not to do them. You have to be able to walk through negative thoughts. Understand this. Thoughts are real. Thoughts are real. They're real. There are thought clouds all around you. There is a reason why people in Texas speak with a Texas accent. It is in the thought way. There is a reason why people in New York speak with an accent. In Chicago speak with an accent. It is because of thought waves. And as a spiritual person, you must be able to walk through negative thoughts. For instance, A lot of people daydream about, they may be talented, and then they daydream about, I could have been a singer. Or they daydream about, I should have done XYZ in the past differently. And they daydream about doing it differently. You have to know how to walk through daydreams, walk through illusions. Negativity, what is negative is an illusion. You must know how to walk through it. And the way you walk through it is to be aware of it. Be aware of it. This goes back to the first thing I told you. You have to be awareness. Be aware of negative thoughts. And once you are aware of negative thoughts, you don't push them to the side. You don't push them behind you. You spiritually walk through them. See yourself walking through those thoughts. Thoughts are real. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become action. Watch your actions, it becomes your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become action. Watch your actions, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. God will judge your character. God does not forgive. God is a judge of character to decide whether you go into the heavens or you go into hell. Simple as that. Concentrate on the simplest things. And when you concentrate on something, you notice things. Your mind becomes sharper and quicker. The next thing I want you to do is, there is a natural antibiotic that you should make, and you should drink a tablespoon of it 3 times a day. And what it consists of is, turmeric, ginger, horseradish, a touch of pepper, and okay, now the next thing that you should make is a natural antibiotic. It is a natural antibiotic. And what you need is a 1/2 cup of horseradish, organic, 1/2 cup horseradish, 1/2 cup garlic, 1/2 cup of ginger, 1/2 cup of onion, and a 1/4 cup of turmeric. Put it in a jar, and then you add apple cider vinegar, organic apple cider vinegar as a base. And then you let this sit for 2 weeks. You can shake it every day to make sure the ingredients break down and mix. And then you can take it. You of course you have to strain it, pour it into a jar, and then you can I would suggest that you drink 2 tablespoons a day, 2 tablespoons in a glass of water when you wake up and when you go to sleep. 2 tablespoons in a glass of water when you wake up and you go to sleep. I will leave you a link that will in the description, and you can look. And people have a variety of ways of making it, but that's the gist of it. And the reason for this is to help you to wake up the dormant spiritual in your body, to wake up the dormant spirit in your body. That is the purpose of all of these things. And so with that, like I said, I think that's everything. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. But let me say one other thing. Understand this. I will never, ever ask you for anything. I won't have a Patreon. I won't have editors and all these things. I will just use my computer, make my videos, and be done with it. Because everything that I'm telling you is I'm mandated by God to do. And all the information I'm giving you is the information that God wants Hebrew Israelites to have, to protect and to develop yourself spiritually. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later.